Title of the documentary I'm talking about is The Four Horsemen, filmed in the UK, and I think it's intended for adults or people interested in politics or economy. I didn't know anything about it, so I expected to see a film in which the events related to economy and politics that have recently happened were explained, and also a little explanation of how the system works. And by system, I mean who and how the decisions that have a worldwide effect are made. Because I didn't know anything about it, the whole topic was sort of a big question. The purpose, aside in the intro, is to question the systems we've created and suggest ways to reform them. The message the director wants to get across the audience is that everything we're now doing and the Western economic system are indeed the cause that the modern-day four horsemen are coming with such vengeance. These are a rapacious financial system, escalating organized violence, abject poverty of millions, and the exhaustion of the earth's resources. The documentary is based on the four biblical horsemen: war, conquest, poverty, and hunger. It explains how their modern versions affect communities and the entire planet. All this comes at a time when governments, religious leaders, and economists realize that they have failed providing the leadership necessary to ensure survival of our civilization. This film suggests we take action and fight for a collective future and social well-being. Events mentioned are the Second World War, the invention of Internet, the failure of communism, and the economic crisis of 2008. The main arguments or ideas are that governments do anything to make us think the way they want to and act the way they want us to. Also, the documentary focuses on consumerism and how this way of living is dragging the society down. Mention that has many interviews that help make it more credible, because the people that are interviewed are people that can say the truth of what hasn't been said. Because to understand something is to be liberated from it. For example, an assistant editor of the Financial Times, a former chief of staff to Colin Powell, a professor of linguistics in the MIT, an economist, a Wall Street trader, and an ordinary people. They are also using raw data, mainly graphics and numbers, to show the decline of economy. What I learned from the interviews is that we can't totally believe what the news or the government are telling us, and that behind the systems that are ruling the world are a lot of hidden things. The part of the documentary I like the most is when they talk about how the US, instead of eradicating terrorism with all the wars and stuff, is increasing it. What I learned from the film is that we must stop living in consumerism and we should start to get involved in what is really happening around us. The one thing that surprised me was when they explained that banks make money out of nothing and it's totally legal. The only drawbacks I see in this film is that it shows a scary truth. I would totally recommend this video to my friends because it encourages to make something that really matters and to stand up for a good common cause.